Welcome to the Dog House.
Hello and welcome back to the WWF Attitude Era Universe and the WWF In Your House pay-per-view part 2. Really hope you enjoyed part 1. Some fantastic matches, and we've got some great matches in store for you in this second part of the pay-per-view. That's on his way into the ring to kick off this part 2 of In Your House. It's the Blue Blood himself from Greenwich, Connecticut. It's Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And this is going to be an interesting matchup. The technical wrestling ability of Hunter Hearst Helmsley as he goes one-on-one with the Pearl River powerhouse. It's Ahmed Johnson. So we got brute force here, and the strength of Ahmed Johnson as he just casually makes his way down the aisle, taking it all in. This big time atmosphere as only you can get at a WWF pay-per-view. As Ahmed Johnson looking to impress here tonight. So this one, again, I said earlier, it should be an interesting matchup. Very hard to predict the outcome of this one, but the fans firmly behind this man Ahmed Johnson as the crowd are on their feet anticipating this matchup, as I'm sure you are at home too. So here we go then. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Ahmed Johnson about to lock horns in the middle of the ring, and there's the bell, and it's Ahmed Johnson coming out swinging, taking it to Hunter Hearst Helmsley early on, scoops him up, but Hunter Hearst Helmsley shows that quickness, escapes out the back, takes out the knee. That's probably a clever strategy there from Triple H, get the big man off his feet. Well, that's unusual. You don't see Hunter Hearst Helmsley going to the top rope that much, but he delivers the axe handle as he looks to take advantage. But there's the strength. Look, just no effect on Ahmed Johnson as he just scoops up with ease, and that's a beautiful spine breaker to Hunter Hearst Helmsley from Ahmed Johnson. And the power into the German suplex just throws Hunter Hearst Helmsley across the ring like a rag doll. So that early momentum that Hunter Hearst Helmsley looked to build up might have just disappeared. Just the power of Ahmed Johnson's now taking over. As Ahmed Johnson now just looking to rip the head of Hunter Hearst Helmsley clean off his shoulders here. But there's the reversal. And now Hunter Hearst Helmsley showing he can show some fists of his own as he's taking it to the head of Ahmed Johnson. But he misses on that one, but he follows up. But Ahmed Johnson blocks it, delivers a nasty headbutt. Oh, and a beautiful suplex, overhead suplex. Wait for that big bicycle kick, but there's the speed again. That technical ability of Hunter Helmsley who's able to move out the way. And he hits that big Arn Anderson style spine buster. And that usually signals this move, the pedigree. And it's hitting, and it must be all over. And we've got an early upset here In Your House too. 3. No, Ahmed Johnson somehow manages to kick out. Triple H thought he had this one won. He fully pulled off the upset at In Your House, but it wasn't enough to put away the big man. As again Hunter Helmsley goes to the top rope, flying diving elbow drop, connects. Now he's just looking to stomp away on that arm, take the power of those arms away from Ahmed Johnson. And follows up with a beautiful knee drop to the head of the powerhouse, Ahmed Johnson. And now going back to the other arm. Smart strategy, take away those arms, take away the ability to deliver that Pearl River plunge. And so you've got to admit, so far, Hunter Helmsley is very impressive here at In Your House. He's showing a good technical ability mixed in with some brawling. And if you can do that in the WWF, you're going to go a long way. A beautiful snap suplex. So Hunter Helmsley continuing some nice offense here. But Ahmed Johnson falling out of it. Can Ahmed strike back? Again, another nice sidewalk slam. Down goes Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And this time, it's Ahmed Johnson delivering a boot to the arm. And look at the strength, just lifts him up like a ragdoll off the ground. Up into that overhead press, and then just drops Hunter S. Helmsley down into the middle of the ring. Unbelievable show of strength, but there's the quickness of Helmsley, strikes back with that knee lift. Oh, and what a beautiful super kick. And there's another bicycle kick, and this one could be all over. 1, 2, no, Hunter S. Helmsley's hoped to find out himself. Ahmed Johnson, hands on heads, he thought he had it won. He hit that bicycle kick, but it wasn't enough to put away. But it's Helmsley, and now Helmsley looking for the pedigree. He's hit it for the second time. Out of nowhere, the pedigree. 1, 2, 3. And what a victory here for Hunter S. Helmsley to get the 1, 2, 3 count victory over the powerhouse Ahmed Johnson. That's very impressive outing here by Hunter S. Helmsley. And I'm sure we're going to see more of this man in the future. We are looking at the future of the World Wrestling Federation there, I'm sure. Here we go then, to the next matchup. Well, a lot of people have been anticipating this one. As this man making his way into the ring, it's Jerry the King Lawler. He's had a lot to say in a previous episode about the man he's put the challenge out to here, the returning Ultimate Warrior. And if you remember, Jerry Lawler, apparently sources close to him have informed him that it's not the Ultimate Warrior of old. This is an out of shape Ultimate Warrior who's not in the condition that he used to be. And that Jerry the King Lawler tonight is once and for all going to finish off the Ultimate Warrior and send him packing from the World Wrestling Federation once and for all. And it's very confident, smiling Jerry the King Lawler. But listen to this place erupt. As on his way to the ring, it's the one and only, it's the Ultimate Warrior. And well, Jerry the King Lawler, I think you need to follow your sources, because the Warrior looks in the best shape of his life. And I'm sure that's not what Jerry the King Lawler was expecting to see, as the Warrior looks in fantastic condition in here. Oh, and Jerry the King Lawler, you're going to have your hands full, as there's only one and only Ultimate Warrior, and nobody can do it quite like the Warrior. There's a crowd on their feet, they're loving this. The returning Ultimate Warrior, getting the fans on their feet. He's hyped for this one, and so are the crowd. Look at those flashlights going, as everybody wants to see the Ultimate Warrior in action. And here we go, as he trips up the King early on. There's the Warrior now, going to the top. Gets caught though, perhaps a little bit too excited, as Jerry the King Lawler brings him down the hard way. And then there's those dangerous fists of Jerry the King Lawler. He's looking to finish it early. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. Well, Jerry Lawler said he's going to finish the Warrior off once and for good, and he came very close to there. It's a nice hip drop, and went for that fist drop one more time, but the Warrior scouted that, seeing it coming. Now the Warrior scoops up Jerry the King Lawler and just throws him high across that top rope. And there's the cover. Is this one over early? There's a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Jerry the King Lawler able to kick out. It's a fast-paced action here, as only you can see and expect in the World Wrestling Federation. And you'll only see people like the Ultimate Warrior here, early in your house, as he's taking it to Jerry the King Lawler. As he just picks up Jerry Lawler from the front and just throws him down, spine first onto the canvas. Goes for the clothesline, but Lawler able to duck out the way of it, and hits a lovely neck breaker. Well, you can say what you want about Jerry the King Lawler. When it comes to technical wrestlers, you don't get much better. This man has wrestled all over the world. He's won multiple championships, and he could certainly pull the upset off, there's no doubt about that. But you can never count out the Ultimate Warrior. When he looks down and out, he always finds a way. There's the cover. 2. Oh, and it was a close 2 count. So close to a 3, but that's what we were saying about the Warrior. Always digs deep, finds that way to keep going. Even when it looks like he has no way out, he manages to find a way out. As Lawler hits a beautiful flying knee drop from the top rope, and now he's going back to the top rope. So what's he got planned here? He's waiting for the Warrior to get to his feet. And he hits that flying fist drop. That puts most men away. There's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and he had 2 count. The Warrior kicks out. Well, that fist drop has put many men away, but I think if Lawler wants to finish this, he's going to have to hit that power driver. Perhaps looking for it there, but the Warrior reversed, hits the knee drop, and down goes Jerry the King Lawler, and all of a sudden, the Warrior has burst into life here. Clothesline, down goes the King, there's the cover. 1, 2, 2 count, Jerry kicks out. Warrior saying, referee, that was a slow count, come on. Should have been a 3 count, but this match continues. As the Warrior now looking to get the King to his feet, but the King fights back. It's a nice Lufez press. Follows up with some stiff right hands, but the Warrior follows up with a reversal of his own. And a knee to the gut. Now just lifts Jerry up and just slams him head first into that top turnbuckle. Now follows up with that knee into the throat. The referee probably should be intervening there. If it's a blatant choke, the referee needs to break it up. Here's how the Warrior now. Up onto the top rope. It's a flying body splash into the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Lawler able to kick out. Well, Jerry the King Lawler, to be fair, he's shown a lot of heart in this one. It looked like the Warrior had him beat a couple of times, but he's managed to kick out. But once the Ultimate Warrior gets that momentum going, he's hard to stop. He's hit a clothesline, and there's that splash. The Warrior splash, and it could be all over this time. 1, 2, 3, and it is all over. And we have a successful returning Ultimate Warrior on his way back to the WWF. He picks up the victory here. Early in your house, an impressive looking performance from the Ultimate Warrior. And it's great to see this man back in the World Wrestling Federation where he belongs. And the crowd on their feet, showing their respect to the Warrior. What a fantastic match. Fast paced, and in the end it was the Warrior who picked up the victory. Here we go then, it's main event time here at WWF in your house. And what a main event we have got. As on his way down to the ring, it's the challenger, accompanied by his manager, Jim Cornette. Representing Camp Cornette, it is the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. And if you remember, Davey Boy won that over the top rope battle royal to claim his shot at the WWF title here tonight. So he certainly earned it, and he's certainly a dangerous competitor. And it wouldn't be a shock if we're looking at the next WWF Heavyweight Champion. But to do that, he's going to have to beat his opponent. He's going to have to beat this man, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, the current WWF World Heavyweight Champion. He's a massive fan favourite here in the WWF. And nobody can outperform this man on the biggest stage. Time after time he goes out there and he puts on the show. That's why he's the showstopper. And that's why he is the World Wrestling Federation Champion. There's the crowd on their feet, loving this. And I hope you are at home too, as we've hit the main event of WWF in your house. What a great pay-per-view it's been. And this is going to be a fantastic way to finish it off. Two of the greatest competitors, not just in the WWF, but really of all time. It's the power, the strength and the technical ability of the British Bulldog, one-on-one, against the technical ability, the high-flying agility of the showstopper, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And just to top it off, we've got the WWF Championship on the line. I am so looking forward to this one. As the crowd are too on their feet. As the British Bulldog, looking confident as he should do, especially with Jim Cornette in his corner. And there's the WWF champion, looks in fantastic shape. It's the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. We're looking to successfully retain his title here tonight. As he takes one last look at it before handing it over to our referee. Shawn Michaels a bit reluctant there to give it over, as the referee shows the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, what it's all about. And they don't come any bigger than that in professional wrestling. The WWF World Heavyweight Championship. When you're the owner of that, you're on top of the game in the professional world wrestling world. As this match is on the way, and it's the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, a scoop slam down the British Bulldog into the canvas, and then follows up with that stomp to the head. Perhaps for a second time, he does. As Michaels has that quickness, look at him straight away to the top rope, looking for a beautiful flying body splash across the ring, almost Jimmy Snooker like. But British Bulldog's able to kick out, and Shawn Michaels was looking to end this one early. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than that to put the British Bulldog away. As Michaels now working on the arm of the British Bulldog. So Bulldog back to his feet. Shawn Michaels perhaps looking for a power driver, but Bulldog seen it come in, reversed into a backbreaker. A back body drop, and then just hits that trapezius hold. As the Bulldog going to the top rope, wants to show he can do as well as Shawn Michaels. Went for that flying elbow drop, but Michaels, if anyone could see that one coming, he's the man who made that move famous. Nobody hits the diving elbow drop quite like the Heartbreak Kid. But this time Michaels gets caught on the top rope. There's a British Bulldog. Just slams him down hard into the canvas and follows up with some nasty looking right hands. As Michaels looks a bit wary on his feet. A nice discus punch by the Bulldog, and down goes the champ. As the Bulldog looking to build some momentum. Yeah, as he looks to pull away the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and become the next WWF World Heavyweight Champion. As the Bulldog now scoops up into a suplex position, and there's the strength of the British Bulldog. We've seen him do this numerous times, and it's always impressive. The strength of the Bulldog, and then he just slams Michaels hard down into the canvas. And there's the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, just a 2 count. Hands on the head of the British Bulldog. Looks at Jim Cornette, but Jim Cornette still looking confident, but he was until that move. Shawn Michaels is quick as a cat, and he can change momentum just like that. One little kick can do it, change the whole match. Shawn Michaels now pummeling away to the head of the British Bulldog. Shawn Michaels just taking a little bit of time as he goes back to the ropes. It backfired earlier. Will it pay off this time? No, the Bulldog seeing the axe handle attempt come in and follows a bit of a strike to the gut. Michaels able to block the scoop slam and hits that beautiful flying forearm, and there's the nip up. Oh, into the atomic drop, and then a scoop slam. Down goes the British Bulldog, and there's the knee to the head, and a kick to the spine as Michaels now has all the momentum going his way as he locks in that camel clutch. Jim Cornette not looking happy on the outside. He's getting worried for his man. He was cocky earlier, but he doesn't look so confident now. But the Bulldog's able to reverse out. Great reversal by the Bulldog. This Bulldog just scoops Michaels and slams him hard into that turnbuckle, and then flings him across the ring. So this back and forth match continues. Neither man can really seem to get a long sustained offense going. It's back and forth as the Bulldog once again going to the top rope, and this time he does it, that flying elbow drop. Well, you would have thought it was Shawn Michaels using that move, but it's almost like the Bulldog's trying to make a point. He went for it earlier, missed, but this time he hit it, and again he shows that strength. That's delayed suplex. It's the Bulldog looking in control, looking to become the next WWF champion. And is this it? 2. Just a 2 count. Shawn Michaels able to kick out. Don't know if I've ever seen a more fighting champion than the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. He literally leaves it all in the ring. Puts his body on the line night after night. And does it all for the love of the WWF fans here. It's Jim Cornette making himself known. And that delay might cost Shawn Michaels. It's the Bulldog now. Scoops up Shawn Michaels and just throws him head first into the top turnbuckle. And Shawn Michaels allowed himself to get distracted by Jim Cornette. And that's why the British Bulldog has him out here. That's why he pays Jim Cornette the big bucks. To change the title matches like that. But it doesn't look like the Bulldog could make it count as Shawn Michaels hits on a beautiful Russian leg sweep. The Bulldog strikes right back. Cuts off any offense Shawn Michaels might have had, but Michaels reverses. And again the Bulldog just cuts him off. And perhaps looking for a power slam. And just slams down Michaels hard. But again Michaels reverses himself. And this back and forth match continues. There's Michaels now. Into the corner. Perhaps warming up the band. Looking for some sweet chin music. He's hit it. And surely it's all over. But Jim Cornette. Again distracting the referee. Well, Michaels breaks up the count because he's seeing the referee's over with Cornette. Michaels tells the referee, turn around, I'm going for this switching music one more time. The band's warmed up. He hits it. It's all over surely. Cornette's on the ring, but the referee's voice to it this time. 2, 3, it's all over. And it's a victory for the WWF champion. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, successfully regains his title here in the main event, Hell in Your House. And Jim Cornette's not happy. He tried his best. He managed to distract the referee once. But after Shawn Michaels told the referee, look, come on, concentrate. Forget Cornette. I'm going to hit the switcher music again. He does. And the referee listened. And he just pinned the British Bulldog 1, 2, 3. And that's why Shawn Michaels is still the WWF World Heavyweight Champion. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this In Your House pay-per-view. If you like what you see, please, it would really help if you can like, comment and subscribe. And please make sure you keep tuning in as we keep on the WWF Attitude Era universe.